There's not a deer in there, no. So we got 2 does across from us right now. About 150 yards out.
We've seen probably about 10 or 12.
Yeah, there's a bunch of does moving this morning. Haven't seen any bucks yet, but not too long ago we checked on the camera, and at the time we were walking in, we jumped off a little 4-point, but we got deer moving, so we'll just gotta sit tight and keep our eyes peeled. That over there. Alright guys, so all the does kind of went back into the woods. Dude, I'm about to strangle that squirrel. All the does went back into the woods. That 4-point, he just kind of walked down the tree line in front of us, chasing a doe, so he really stuck us over here. So. Yeah, no, I blew the ground a couple times, and he kind of looked over here. He didn't want to pay too much attention to it. We still had one of the shooters come in the core. Hey, he crossed over the tree line. He's right there in the field. the second day of November, and I can proudly say that the rut is on and it is in full swing. We've been watching these two bucks round up and chase these does for the last 25-30 minutes.
We finally got the first, really good cold front. It's 35 degrees right now.
Yeah, we just had another doe run across the field right in front of us.
Those deer going insane.
But I'm just hoping one of the morning little dudes pushes them does over here. Oh boy, can get a shot off on maybe that nice 6 point. But it's a cold morning.
If the does walk over here, there's a very good chance that one of the bucks is going to be behind.
The only thing we can really hope for is that the does made their way over here. But
I've still had one of my shooter 8 bullets come in yesterday morning at 7:30 to a bomb.
it's 7:24 right now. And it is a crispy 39 degrees. So we're just gonna sit tight and I'm gonna try to grow. I'm gonna try to hit the grunt a couple more times and see if I can maybe get the attention of one of these bugs, but from what I've tried so far, it's not looking like anything's really gonna help unless those does just come over here on our side of the field. I mean, we can't really shoot anything further than 40 yards, so 40 yards is our max. They've been between, 150, 120, all the way up to maybe 90, 80, but
I was about to say, when they got right there, they were about 80 yards.
yeah, we didn't bring the bow this morning. He's got his shotgun with him, a little buckshot action, but we'll keep you guys updated.
Some movement in front of us. Not sure what it is or if it's gonna come out, but there's movement in front of us. All of the deer in the field kind of went back in the woods, so I'm hoping they're gonna circle.
The wind's perfect this morning.
Yeah, the wind's perfect.
I mean,
Unless they're behind us,
yeah, they're not gonna smell. And nothing comes from behind us anyway.
we had a
so
doe blow this morning, but I don't even know what she was blowing at.
But she only blew once and then she immediately ran.
Yeah.
But it could, we've watched the past couple, the last hour or so. These does are a little bit weary because all the bucks are
I
chasing their
kind of feel
tails.
bad for the does because these bugs are running them like crazy.
They
don't have a break.
No, they're getting ruthless.
They are running them like crazy, constant, nonstop.
Yeah, this cold front that came in last night. It's definitely getting them moving.
And this is the second day of November, and the second day really that we've had a good cold front. The coldest it's gotten has been 50 up until
Today. Yeah.
So I'm hoping it'll get these bugs up on their feet. Time changed, so the buck that came in at 7:30 might come in at 8:30 now. I mean,
We'll just have to do a longer sit.
really don't know, but I'm hoping we'll get some more action out here in a minute. Never had the buck on camera. Other than that, every single day, throughout the day, he's been on the camera. So I got kind of worried. I was thinking maybe somebody shot him or he got ran over, but he just came out. But I still have no clue where he went.
What did we decide to name this pup?
super wide 8-point. But I've only got him on camera like twice. Never dared shoot like. So he just kind of does what he wants to do. But a deer that size is gonna do what they want to do.
That's a squirrel in the tree above us. Calm down.
Is that Jeffrey? Alright, so he circled back. He circled around the entire field. I don't know why. He just went back into the woods, and honestly, it's 7:37. So he may circle and come to the corn. Because yesterday he was in the corn at 7:30, and I knew that this time change would push him back. So, and even if he don't come to the corn, he's still close. We're sitting 150 yards away from him. But I'm gonna get off for a minute. I kind of sit back and sit still and hope that he'll just make his way to the corn. So, just hope he does. What I was just telling Logan, it was, this place has never been hunted back here, and so I think the bucks or any deer back here is just so used to moving whenever they want without having to worry about any alerts, without them having to watch their back or worry about a hunter or anything like that. I think that's why back here they just move any way they want to, whatever time, and they're not worried about it. So I did have one of the target 8s come in the corn the other night at 6:50, but I had my bow and I couldn't see to shoot him. I pulled back on him and I just couldn't see to shoot him, so.
It gets dark back in this corner.
Yeah. Plus in this blind, it don't help. But I'm gonna get a stand up and we're gonna see about going from there. But this old basket 8, I'd like to get him, but
just might not happen today.
Not having the day. But I'd really like to get that freaking wide 8-point Rambo.
Yeah,
that's a huge deer, I'm telling you.
Yeah, we'll throw truck and a picture of him up.
But what's crazy is this 8-point.
Yeah, I just got the shit for seat.
This 8-point walked around the entire field. I don't know if he's just that old and mature. He's just scanning before he figures out what he's gonna do. He wasn't chasing does. There was no does in the field. He was very, very alert and just moving like a mature buck would. Just head on a swivel, constant, just walking, bobbing his head.
Making my way downtown, walking.
He was doing what a mature buck does. So this deer may be pretty old. He's a basket 8, but he's tall as crap.
Yeah, he is tall.
So
we'll throw a picture of him up too.
We're gonna probably end up getting out of here in like 30-35 minutes or so and calling it. But we'll pick y'all back up if anything else happens. Tell me you're a duck hunter out. Tell me you're a duck hunter. Freaking crows just flew over and I had to do my best not to shoot them with the shotgun. Any bird that flies over, I have to shoot him.
You look me want some Logan, can I? He's about to piss himself. He started laughing.